In 1818, a manor was built in Highgate, Vermont. Originally a private residence, this manor went through many owners and had many uses. But one owner ruined the place for everyone by committing heinous acts behind the walls of the manor. Now the building is considered to be one of Vermont's most haunted locations. Take off your monocle so it doesn't fall off from shock as we discuss the chilling history of the Highgate Manor. Welcome to Ghost Binkers. Pause for dramatic effect.
Really being critical of one of the uses of the manor. Oh, sorry. I didn't know I couldn't use this for killing. My bad. You said it had many uses.
Yeah?
I thought it was fair game.
Well, I guess it was never outlined in the contract.
Yeah.
Hello, junior and senior Binkers. I'm Trev, and I want to believe in ghosts very badly. And with me is my friend and co-host, Killian.
Yeah, it took one episode to shock me back to the reality that ghosts are not real. It's just guys with pumps in the walls.
Well, sometimes. Together, we are the Ghost Binkers, and we explore real-life spooky stories and joke the spooky credibility out of them. A light binking, so to speak. For some reason, I always surprise myself with needing to hit the bink button.
Yeah, I will say
I'm never ready for it.
I will say that I surprised you with it as well. You're
Yeah.
kind of just never ready for it.
There was one time where I was spot on, and then I called it out.
Right.
But that was about it.
Well, yeah. Kind of ruined it in that moment.
So anyway, this is the Highgate Manor.
Yeah. Cool name.
Highgate Manor is in Highgate, Vermont.
Okay.
And
I'm following so far.
Highgate, Vermont is a town rich in history and charm. This is coming from the Highgate Manor website.
Yeah.
All this history is coming from there.
Travel brochure.
And for those who are curious, it is thehighgatemanor.com.
Yeah. Is it like an Airbnb now? The Highgate Manor.
Big reveal at the end.
Uh-oh.
Big reveal at the end.
I gotta stop using a dumb voice when I say stuff.
It was established in 1763 near the Canadian border. We love that. In the scenic Franklin County, known for notable architectural landmarks, its role in significant historical movements, and its influential residents.
Yeah. When was the King Philip's War? When did we fight back? When was like the French and Indian War? When
I
did
feel
that
like it was
happen?
pretty close to
I was
this
gonna say,
time.
I feel like they were like, now that we've beaten back those rubes in French Canada,
King Philip's War
now that we've beaten the Dutch back to Montreal,
was 1675 to
okay.
1678.
What about the French and Indian War?
Let me check. So this actually happened before King Philip's War. Well, the manor was built. The town was founded.
Oh, I think
Sorry.
you said 1765.
1763.
Yeah, and then King Philip's War was 1670. You flipped it.
Oh my God.
Okay, it's fine.
Oh.
No, it's fine.
Oh, my number flipping. It's
Okay.
coming back.
That fucked me up hard because I can't be the one who pays attention to numbers.
Yeah, so King Philip's War was
Well,
long
what about
before.
the French and Indian War?
French and Indian War.
Is it the same war? No, it's different, right?
I think so.
No.
French and Indian War.
I loved American history, as you can tell.
Was 1754 to 1763.
So that's the one. 63 it ends.
63.
Yeah, no, and
they
they're like, we beat them back to Montreal. We're taking their fucking land.
pretty much.
Fucking like.
One of the most notable historical landmarks in Highgate is the Highgate Manor, built in 1818 by Captain Steve Keys.
I assume this captain is probably a war
They
captain.
got a captain who's a set of keys. Come on.
Steve Keys. That's quite the name.
Yeah.
Stevie Keys.
Yeah.
It's
tough.
Its Georgian architectural style reflected the design sensibilities of the era. This grand estate has served various purposes over the years, but was originally constructed as a private residence. So I'm going to show you a picture.
I hate when they tell me architecture styles because I never know what they are.
Yeah, I'm going to show
And also,
you a
like,
picture
anytime
here.
someone says, "Oh, this is Georgia," I'm never sure if they're talking about the country or the state. Now there's an architectural style. It's too many things.
I have to
Admit you don't know.
assume instead of just confirm because I don't actually know.
I don't think it was a country back then, right? Was it?
I don't think. I feel like our people would not
There's no
have
way
known
we're-
about Georgia.
You weren't worldly enough back then.
All right, here's the picture of the building, and that will be linked in the Ghouly Bites.
Yeah, one downside of being from New England is that
just looks like a New England
you
house.
show me any old building, I'm like, yep, okay.
Yeah. I mean,
it doesn't. It probably looks spooky to someone who lives in fucking.
That's fair.
Nebraska.
Yeah. All of our houses.
This just looks like fucking. I drove by that on the way here. I don't know. It's all
actually
the same shit.
That looks like the house I grew up in. Basically, yeah. I mean, significantly smaller, but I had the porch.
You grew up in some fucking big ass house.
I had the covered porch.
This is a baby version of your big palace, and you grew up in.
So that's the Highgate Manor there.
Looks nice.
I don't appreciate the piss yellow color that they decided to paint it, but
I hate yellow houses. Can I say that?
Yeah.
Is that like
no, I think that's okay. I think that's allowed.
I don't know if it's like I don't know if it's like an uninformed take, you know what I mean?
No, I think you should be allowed to hate yellow houses a little bit. During the Civil War era, the Highgate Manor became one of the last stops on the Underground Railroad before reaching Canada. Tunnels beneath the manor, which still exist today, led to the nearby Missisquoi River. I think I said that correctly. Yeah. I studied it a bunch of times, and I got two different answers.
This is a river that is on the coast of the Massachusetts. It is a river that many have traveled on the Underground Railroad, and it is pronounced Missisquoi River. Is that a perfect impression of the French guy who says how to pronounce things?
It is, except he would call it Missisquoi.
Missisquoi River. Of course, it is how you say Missisquoi River. Come to my channel for other pronunciation videos.
That is pretty.
I don't know what his accent is, but it's like French, Spanish. He sounds like Bad Bunny speaking French, kind of.
So that is Missisquoi River. Missisquoi.
You lost it a little bit because I did the voice.
Yeah.
I shook it out of you. I injected bad pronunciations in your mind.
It provided a route for enslaved individuals
that is sick.
Seeking freedom. So that's pretty.
We like that.
We like this house so far.
Yeah.
Even though it was stolen from natives, probably.
Yeah. Oh, is this the use they're mad at the guy for? They're like, he besmirched the house with his disgusting, just the most racist town in the history.
In the 1860s, Dr. Henry Baxter, a prominent local physician and owner of the Highgate Mills, acquired the manor.
There had to be like a Dr. Baxter in every town in the 1800s, right?
Oh, yeah.
It's such a fucking old ass.
Dr. Baxter.
A doctor who's killing your mother with morphine injections every 5 weeks.
I do kind of picture someone like that.
Yeah. He's got that little bag.
The fucking the leather bag. It's like a purse, but like
it looks
a
like
bag.
It looks like bellows for a chimney. Yeah.
So he was transforming it into both his residence and medical practice. So he was like, I'm going to work from home.
Yeah. Yeah, I would say like doctors and dentists love doing that.
Yeah.
They're like, the downstairs, that's where I'll rip the teeth out of screaming children. Then upstairs, I'll jack off before bed,
Pretty much. However, local lore casts a shadow over this period, with tales suggesting Dr. Baxter conducted experiments on his children.
That's so funny.
Many of whom died young.
Yeah, I mean, that was just parenting back then.
Yeah, that's just being the son of a doctor.
You found out, well, even like if you were like, you could be like a fucking Kennedy, and you were like, he's gay, cut out part of his brain, fix him. Like, they didn't know
Make him better.
Yeah. Shock him until he sees straight.
Bloodstains from his operating table are said to remain on the library floor, fueling stories of hauntings and restless spirits.
He's a doctor.
Yeah. Doctors are kind of spooky.
Is every hospital
Doctors
haunted?
are spooky. Yes.
Okay. Great.
These tales have contributed to the manor's reputation as one of Vermont's most haunted locations. The classic qualifier.
The third most haunted manor in upper northern Vermont.
Close to the Canadian border. So I have read from multiple other sources that at least 5 of his children died from unspecified, uncommon illnesses before the age of 7.
Yeah.
So, if you're a doctor, that probably wouldn't be happening unless you're doing some whack shit.
Kids just fucking died back then. I don't know. He's like, I've been giving my kids plutonium. They're just
I
dying.
guess this is also close to our bird mask doctor era, where they don't really know shit about anything.
I think this is like the first step out of it, where they were like pretending like they were smart. Or they were like, I've solved the problem. I need to inject you with a bunch of fluids. They didn't actually. They were like, wash my hands before surgery. What's wrong with you?
What? What do you mean river water doesn't
You want me to
work?
get the bodies all wet with my water?
What do you mean I can't replace all the blood in my daughter's veins? With...
So what if I was just working on a different patient with a blood disease? Who cares?
Yeah, so not a great story for Dr. Baxter there with the kids. I'm going to speed run some facts about this place that are not necessarily related to
So he's
ghosts,
the bad guy.
He's the bad guy.
haunting causer.
He's the haunting causer.
And it's just that he experimented on his kids?
He experimented on his kids.
But not like his
and
patients?
killed them. We don't really actually know if he did.
Kind of no information about how his patients did. So I assume fine. Like, he's a great doctor if you ain't one of his kids.
It is maybe, I don't know if it's fair to assume, but I'm going to assume that he treated his patients like normal patients and was like, I'm going to practice all the shit that I need to do on these kids. Yeah. It's free.
Don't I need my gallbladder, Dad?
Shut up. I'm trying to learn something here.
Didn't I give you enough morphine to keep you quiet?
You're not supposed to be awake. He just bangs him on the head with a
grabs
pan.
a little mallet out of his fucking bag. Dunk.
The mallet that he normally uses on knees.
His knees kick up when he gets hit in the head. Anyway.
So, little speed run facts here. After Dr. Baxter's death in 1898, Philip Schmidt transformed the Highgate Manor and the nearby Manor Mayfair into an exclusive vacation resort by 1917.
I'm shocked.
He said, rich people only. You have to be cool. You have to be at least 6 feet tall to get in here.
Are you suggesting a New England location became elitist? I'm shocked.
Your last name has to be Kennedy to get in here.
You're not a Columbia man, are you?
So
we don't like your kind around here.
The manor attracted notable figures, including Al Capone, who allegedly used it as a hideaway during Prohibition.
I want to get out of here.
Kind of cool. A speakeasy concealed beneath the manor catered to guests seeking entertainment. And the 1940s saw performances by big band legends like Benny Goodman.
Hell yeah.
Solidifying the manor's reputation as a cultural hotspot.
Fuck yeah, dude. Benny Goodman ripping up the sax, the clarinet there, I mean. That's pretty sick.
Thank you for clarifying, because I didn't know who Benny Goodman was, and I didn't have time to research
I think he's a
him.
clarinetist, if I remember correctly.
But aside from Dr. Baxter, still pretty cool stuff. I mean, it is an exclusive club, so I guess it's not that cool. But
Can I say something possibly controversial?
Sure.
I don't give a fuck about Dr. Baxter killing his kids. I think it's fine. Also, I was right. Benny Goodman's a clarinet player.
Hell yeah.
I'm a fucking beast.
I'm
so fucking musically gifted.
The original Squidward.
Yeah, my degree was worth it. $140,000. I can kind of remember the instrument a guy played in 1945.
So I have a little side note here to what I just shared.
Okay.
None
of that was real.
No. This is like the third time Al Capone has popped up.
Yeah. You're suggesting
in one of our things here.
You're suggesting he might have not traveled so much.
No. What I'm suggesting is that he has something to do with places becoming haunted.
Oh, so I think you're suggesting that he's Tommy gunning people into ghosts on the reg? Is that what you're suggesting?
No.
I was going to suggest that he's a big scaredy cat, but to defend his like mob honor, all of his guards had to be like, there's something wrong with this place. Our boss doesn't get scared for nothing. And he was like, oh, geez, I saw a ghoulie in the covers.
So that is a branch off of the theory, I think. It could be that. Or it could be something with like he's got some dark, malevolent energy that awakens the spirits of of the areas that he travels to.
Yeah, it's not that.
That's
not real.
I think Al Capone has something to do with places being
in that prison.
Haunted. He was in that prison and it was haunted, and then he was in the Chicago Zoo area that was also haunted. So Al Capone's making ghosts.
Our government should have made it harder for him to get around.
He was all over the place.
I see now why we had to do Rico shit, because he should not have been going to Vermont on vacation. Get his ass when he crosses the border.
Well, he was hiding out there.
No.
And it was an exclusive club.
They put him in a big barrel.
So the cops weren't allowed to go in because it's exclusive.
You don't have gin in here, do you? And they're like, no, all we got is Benny Goodman playing the clarinet. He's like, they're like, I see.
A man of culture. So also,
I think the Jews can't drink, and they walk away. They have no idea what's going on. They're clueless.
An accidental fire in 1950 destroyed the Manor Mayfair, which established.
What is the Manor Mayfair? You said it 4 times. You haven't explained.
It's just a near.
is.
It's just
another
nearby,
building nearby.
It's just nearby manor.
It's another manor.
Yeah,
but they put the manor first for some reason.
Yeah,
Highgate Manor, Manor Mayfair, both manors.
Someone else named it. You know,
that's fair, I guess.
they believed Manor should come first.
It just is. It's strange.
I don't think Manor
Mayfair
should come
Manor.
first. Yeah, that sounds better. This person didn't think that.
Asshole.
So
I bet they didn't let slaves escape.
that
They were like, not in the Mayfair. Sorry.
well, it got destroyed.
You can go up the street to the Highgate.
It got destroyed, and it probably deserved it. The Highgate Manor was now the sole entertainment venue. Through the years, it also served as a school, which I think is kind of weird, when a local schoolhouse was undergoing repairs.
That's nice, I guess.
And it was also a seafood restaurant for a time, which is also kind of strange to me.
Restaurateurs just kind of pop up wherever.
They'll make anything into a restaurant if you let them.
Catfish restaurant in Texas is the same thing, you know?
Yep. It was an old house.
Yeah, no, exactly. That's what I'm saying. It's the same kind of vibe of just like, we have a house, let's like gut the kitchen and put a big stove back there, and I guess we'll just serve people in the fucking living room. I don't know. I've never eaten somewhere that I think is like a house. I'm trying to think if I've been to like a.
I don't know if I have.
There's got to be a place or two in Providence.
Oh,
that must be like Italian restaurants that are kind
There's
of houses.
a place that no longer exists called the Duck and Bunny, and it was like a creperie.
Oh, it sounds really good.
But that was a house. It was very weird.
That was a house. Yeah, no, I mean,
You could eat in the dining room or the living room or the kitchen.
I'm aware that it's a common thing, but I guess I haven't really been there. Although there was a bar in Bridgewater that was like, I think, a house they put a bar in. Yeah. Now that I think about it, I guess that kind of counts.
Yeah, that counts. I'll allow it.
I played an out of tune upright and ate vegan mac and cheese.
Hell yeah. You're gonna like this part. The manor.
Any government shows back up?
Better than that. The manor changed hands multiple times before unfortunately landing in the hands of owners who committed mortgage fraud.
This is my kind of people. These are the people I'm going to psychic mind meld with.
After their arrest, the manor went up for auction, and this corresponded with the economy crash of 2008.
Oh, so these people stripped like copper wire from this house for sure. There's some kind of fucking. They did lasting damage to this house for sure.
And
those
also,
people.
since it was happening during this time, it made the home practically impossible to sell.
Yeah.
Thus came a period of decline, and due to the abandonment, the manor fell into disrepair.
Yeah.
Now, in recent years, the Highgate Manor has been restored. Today, it stands as a monument to Highgate's layered history with its architecture grandeur and storied past, captivating historians and visitors alike, while also serving as a venue for weddings and special events. So, yeah, that's the Highgate Manor history there.
Yeah. Kind of light on the ghost part of it. Are you going to get to some ghost stories?
I have some hauntings.
Okay. Can I say something really quickly?
Yeah.
Maybe I should wait till after the ghost story to say this. I was going to say, I'm kind of glad that no one's been like, oh, the ghost is a runaway slave. Like, I was really glad that we didn't get one of those because it would have felt like very like
gross.
Yeah. And so I am glad we dodged that. Or worse, the ghost is French. Yeah, I'm from Montreal. I am a ghost. I will teach you how to pronounce Mrs. Squaw. Mrs. Squaw is how you say the name of this river.
So we have...
I hope whoever's listening to this, they know that guy on YouTube who makes the how to pronounce videos.
Yeah.
I hope it's common enough that people typed it in and heard him in his luxurious jumble of an accent.
If it's not common enough, just go back a couple episodes. We do joke about it. And
do we?
We do.
What?
We joked about it
I don't remember doing this.
I think it was
what do you mean?
Dover Demon episode.
Huh?
Yeah.
Really?
Uh-huh. And I actually input like a little snippet of him talking in the episode.
Did I memory hold this entirely? What would have been hard to pronounce in that episode?
They described it as being bipedal. Okay. Bipedal, perhaps? Bipedal? How do you go for that word? I wish we had one of those sites where they were like, bipedal. Bipedal. In English, this word is pronounced as...
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So you have to go back and listen.
Damn.
But enough.
We're boring.
Enough of all that boring shit. It's time to talk about the ghosts of the Highgate Manor.
Yeah.
So full disclosure, I only lightly skimmed these stories, so I don't know what I'm going to be reading.
Last time I did that woman's son killed himself or tried to kill himself. So you gotta be careful. Sometimes you get like, you know?
Yeah. Well,
Sometimes they make fun of cops, but sometimes someone tries to commit suicide.
we're going to see what happens, and I'll just cut out what I need to.
Yeah.
So this is from realmsofalchemy.com.
Realms of Alchemy?
Realmsofalchemy.com.
Jesus Christ.
And it was written by Emma Elizabeth, who I found out is a pseudonym.
I would say that's such a fucking old witch name.
It's a pseudonym for
That's an
someone
old
who
Salem witch girl
who also
name.
reveals their real identity
very
at the
funny.
end of the article. So
My real name is Jane
we'll get
Porter, but
there.
I'm Emma Elizabeth now. And
I'm just gonna read the whole thing, I think. And we'll see what happens.
no, I'll read half of it.
To say this was the most haunted
Why
location.
do people start? Hold on. Why do so many of these ghost stories start with like to say or like some say?
It's like dramatic.
Or, as the crow flies. Like it's always like, but to say this was blank. I feel like it comes up a lot when people write.
Yeah.
So I need all the people who are going to write a ghost story. Go read the other ones and try and zig a little bit. Try and zag. Do something a little. Shake it up.
That's
Yeah.
fair. To say this was the most haunted location that I have ever been in would be an understatement. As
Wait. How could you be more like? That's the pinnacle of. It's the most haunted. There's no.
This is the
there's
most
nowhere to
haunted.
go. But there's no like that is the most. It can't be an understatement.
But it's an understatement.
It couldn't be.
It's so haunted.
It's the strongest possible statement of anything. It cannot be an understatement.
It's like so haunted that you can't even quantify how haunted it is.
To say this place is haunted would be an understatement. That would be a sentence that would make sense. To say this is the most haunted place ever would be it's not. It cannot be an understatement. What the fuck is wrong with you,
As a professional
Emma?
as a professional paranormal investigator
Oh.
for many, many years, long before it was a popular thing.
Yeah, okay.
I grew a very close attachment to an 1818 built manor in northern Vermont, the Highgate Manor,
I guess you'll have to let me stay here for free and check the place out.
and get married.
Yeah, when did this happen? When did this story happen? Do you have a date?
Uh,
I like to lead with that.
this was updated.
Unless it's funny, I like to lead with the date.
This was okay. So it looks like it was originally written in December 23rd of 2020, and updated June 3rd of 2023. Lots of 2s and 3s.
This better be a 30-year-old story, because if she thinks paranormal investigators weren't popular in 2020, Ghost Adventures have been in the air since fucking 2002 or some bullshit like that.
She has been one.
I'm saying
for a
she
long
would have had to
time.
have been one for 35 years from the point of the story coming out. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
they've been popular forever. Chrissy B was writing books he's finding books in the 70s about this
That's
shit.
true,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
The Dover Demon popped up in 65 or whatever the fuck. Like come on.
This manor was abandoned for several years, and in those years, I spent over 300 times exploring it.
So she did all of this during 2008. Because the manor's
apparently,
abandoned.
yeah.
Give me a second on the podcast, everybody. I'm Googling the Ghost Adventures TV show. Because this thing's got to be on at this point.
I'll keep reading, investigating it, and
Literally
spending
the fucking year it happened, 2008. She saw Ghost Adventures on TV and was like, I'm going to go do this. And then was like,
Or-
I had the first idea.
Did she?
You think
coin
Zach.
it?
You think Zach Baggins.
Got his idea from her?
Are you impugning Zach Baggins right now? The unimpeachable Zach
Oh,
Baggins?
I am. I got some opinions on Zach Baggins.
Yeah, I'm going to type in Ghost Hunting Show. I'm going to type in first Ghost Hunting Show. I'm doing this on a podcast
Okay.
because this is what you get for not for not criticizing her. The first reality TV show, guess when it came out for Ghost Hunting?
1993.
Hey, keep going back.
Oh,
1977.
1977.
In search of ... was 1977. And then the ghost show I was thinking of, not Ghost Adventures, but Ghost Hunters, came on in 2004.
Ooh.
So she was 4 years late to the ghost hunting train.
But were those popular, or were they just doing shows about them?
My dad watched them all the damn time, so they had to be kind of popular.
Well,
Supernatural was on the air probably by this point.
maybe she didn't know anyone who liked ghosts.
Maybe she doesn't have TV.
Maybe
Just like
she doesn't have
when
TV.
James Harden said something offensive and they were like, he doesn't have internet.
So she spent 300 times
Yeah.
exploring.
Sometimes I
it.
throw in a reference in there for you
I love that.
instead of doing Attack on Titan, you know?
Investigating it and spending the night in it, and not once did I not experience something
She was
during
homeless.
my trips.
She was
within
homeless
its
for like 2
walls.
years. I was ghost hunting in the house.
Voluntarily homeless.
With obviously too many stories to tell, I've summed up a few of my
I was
favorites.
gonna say, pick a good one. How's that?
Story 1. This beautiful manor had been boarded up, all doors and windows locked and nailed shut, except a small kitchen window. This was the entrance I would use to get into the manor, squeezing in through its small opening and then walking to unlock the back door to let any other teammates into the house with me.
Those of you at home who can't see, I'm making a preposterous face.
It's like a sour candy face. Sounds a little like breaking and entering.
Yeah, it also sounds like letting 15 people into a fucking house to have a house party, and then, you know, like...
But also, if she's doing this regularly, I think she's going to develop some squatters' rights.
No, I know. That's what I'm saying.
I think she might be the new owner of the house.
On this particular
I think
night,
she's the one who did mortgage fraud at this rate.
Oh, no.
On this particular night, I brought my mother. I went up to the kitchen window as usual, but
Why? Is your mother a medium or something?
Maybe her mom's into it too.
Okay.
Maybe she introduced her mom to it. Her mom wanted to be supportive and be like, "Oh, I guess I'll go along with you."
She was like, "Mom, I'm doing that," and her mom was like, "Oh, like Ghost Hunters, the popular show I love to watch."
In Search of.
And she was like, "I've never heard of that." And she's like, "Everyone knows Ghost Hunters. It's so popular, and everyone's doing it too. There's so many shows just like it." And she's like, "No, I'm pretty sure it's just me in Highgate Manor. Ghost Hunters just went there. I met a man named Zach Baggins. He's going there next week.
Oh no. And also the Ghost Binkers.
Also, we've been at war with Iraq for 5 years, and it's not getting better."
Damn.
It's been a while since I've done one, so
The housing market is trash.
all the cryptid shit happened in like the 50s before we were at war with Iraq. So, you know,
I went up to the kitchen window as usual, but this time it was nailed shut. I tried all the doors and all the windows.
yeah, because you've been sneaking in,
Someone
20
noticed.
people. Yeah,
Each locked or nailed shut.
the bank was like, "Oh my god, this fucking property."
I even scaled the 4 stories of the Highgate Manor to try even the highest of windows.
You just have to scale the top one. That's like
No
a fucking.
luck.
That's like a bell tower. You know, to scale that thing. Get out of here.
Oh yeah, that is.
Also, don't do that.
That's dangerous.
Don't scale a fucking house from the 1800s.
Also, look how steep
No, I know.
the roof is.
She's like, she didn't tumble off this fucking house.
I've been on a steep roof before, and it's
Terrifying.
It's the scariest thing in the world.
Also, those roofers, they just wander around up there. They are
no
so confident.
tethers.
They don't give a fuck. If you're like, "Hey, do you want to like secure yourself?" They'll be like, "What are you, gay? What are you, gay and from OSHA? You idiot?"
Their shoes are so old.
Yeah.
There's no more grip on the bottom of
And
them.
then
They don't care.
They get CTE from falling off a stepladder 50 times. You know.
We stood at the back ready to give up, but from within the house,
No.
we heard a girl's voice.
My fucking god. You left me in here last house party.
And then the back door creaked open. My ghostly friends were letting me in. We walked into the first room, which opened into a large living room area. The air was heavy, and the presence of spirits were undeniable.
I'm getting a little giggly thinking about how much you're fuming over this
So I
story.
don't fucking care anymore. I don't care anymore. Whatever. You fucking hoodlum. You piece of shit hoodlum. I don't give a shit. I just like, it's so fucking okay. I believe you. A little girl opened the door for you.
Yeah.
She's like, "You know, I have to let in the fucking asshole who brings 20 people into my house and her dumb mother wandering around, stomping all over the house, looking for ghosts with 19 other investigators
Maybe they
who
were
trash the place and sleep here for some on air mattresses."
Maybe they were drinking the first time, and she got a little sip of it, and she's
Yeah.
like, "Oh, that's fun." And
Oh,
like,
let me play your Nokia N-Gage. It's 2009, please.
she's like, "I gotta get the high score on Snake."
I would love to play the Nintendo DS Lite. It's so cool.
Yeah.
Wow,
so
is that an Xbox 360? Does it get the red ring of death because it's 2009 or whatever the fuck? Like,
currently there's no fix to that.
yeah, you have to put towels around it.
A short moment later, a man walked by the windows outside carrying a lantern. My mother, scared we were breaking the law,
You were.
bolted outside.
Yeah,
you
you
were
were.
breaking the
Yeah.
law. We waited for the man to walk around to the back and yell at us for breaking into the home, but no one came around the corner.
Yeah.
We split up, walking each side of the house and meeting back up in the front. No one was there.
You think maybe he just walked away?
Where?
Like in the property?
Into the woods?
Yeah, literally. Like, yes. Like he's on a walk at night. He was like, had a flashlight and was like, oh, I'm going to go walk in the woods. And didn't notice there were a bunch of hoodlums in the fucking house because he's just walking by, living his life.
He had his little lantern.
I think he probably just had a light.
maybe lantern is slang for flashlight.
I just think she doesn't look at things very closely, frankly.
My mother had had enough, so we went home.
I'm also imagining her mother is like 85 years old.
I'm picturing like a 60-year-old woman, because I feel like an 85-year-old doesn't really care.
I was
if they get
picturing
in
like
trouble.
40 and 85. Maybe it's funnier if she's like 17 and her mother's like 35.
Oh,
They're just both incredibly young for some reason. I don't know. I don't care about the story at all, to be honest. So let's get the heater going.
Well, let's move on to story 2.
Great. That was story 1.
That was story 1.
The story 1 was like 3 ghost stories in one, by the way.
Yeah.
It was at least 2 incidents.
Yeah.
Okay.
Story 2. In the Highgate Manor, there were many spirits that I got to know.
Can I pop in real quick?
Sure.
I'm sorry. I know I let you read before I popped in, which is rude of me.
Okay.
She has like a planner. She can write this stuff down. Like, what date did this happen?
Oh, yeah.
Like
yeah.
you can
I
give
would
me more
appreciate
information.
some dates.
This is 2009. You got a BlackBerry, perhaps a Motorola Razr.
And there's no like 1 year later. Or
Yeah, you're on
anything.
Facebook.
We don't really know when this
What I'm
happened.
saying is like it's all of a sudden you're like devoid of information when it's important.
There were many spirits that I got to know, both through my psychic and medium abilities, and also through other means during investigations.
I love mediums, man.
One of my
Shit rocks.
favorite spirits that haunted this house was a small boy.
I'm so shocked. It's always a child.
Story has it that
My dad cut my balls off.
Well, yeah,
My daddy cut my balls off. No.
story has it that the Highgate
He
Manor
practiced circumcisions on me
was
all
once
day.
a doctor's home.
Yeah.
Back when in-home practice was more of a thing.
He used to pull my fingernails off. Oh, I'm a little boy.
In his office, he was accused of testing on children. After all his patients under 10 years old kept dying.
Yeah, this is
This boy was one of those patients.
Remember what I said? Where there's a story of like, oh, his kids died. What happened was like an old doctor had his kids die.
Yeah.
And felt horrible about it and miserable. Was probably saving slaves all day, and his kids were dying, and everyone was like, "Oh, I heard he's
kids,
murdering his children." And then this woman, 200 years later, at this point practically, was like, "Oh, I heard he was cutting children in half, and they were all dying, and people kept taking it like."
Yeah, that's what we
Cool.
call story drift.
Story drift, yeah.
Story drift.
This boy loved to play and would often sit in my lap during investigations and was super affectionate and sweet. One of his favorite ways of communicating was with a simple flashlight.
play Guitar Hero 3?
This
one has duels.
was a great game.
We would place a mag light in the center of the floor, a good
and
8
he would
to
play
10
Cliffs
feet
of
away.
Dover on it.
The only song he could 100% was "Bulls on Parade."
Yeah, he's playing all them on hard because he's not good enough to throw the extra pinky stuff in there.
We'd place a mag light in the center of the floor, a good 8 to 10 feet away from us, and ask questions. This boy would answer instantly through the use of blinking the flashlight as many times as we asked.
Do you want to do the full mag light debunk now, or do you want to wait a sec? For me to talk
Let's
about it?
wait, because this gets really spooky.
Yeah, I'm scared already.
For example, if you're here with us, please blink the flashlight twice.
Yeah.
Blink, blink.
Then you wait for it to blink twice.
If this was...
It's like when Pikachu starts meowing, my cat, and I go like, "Do you love me? Meow if you love me." And she goes, because she wants food.
Yeah.
And she's already meowing. And then I go, "Meow if you're racist." And she goes, "Meow." And I go, "That's not nice, Pikachu." And I trick her into doing it, And then sometimes I'll be like, "Oh, meow if you're going to give me $50." And she's like, dead silent. I'm like, "You motherfucker. You fucking learned."
She can't even give you $50.
Yeah, she's like, "I'm racist, but I draw the line at giving you money."
I knew what you were saying the whole time.
She's like, "I just agreed."
If this is a little boy, please blink the flashlight 10 times very quickly. Blink, 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 blink.
Uh-huh.
If you want to play a game, please blink the flashlight 5 times very slowly. Blink, 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 blink,
Yeah,
blink.
I believe you, girl.
He was on point with instant and perfect reactions every single time.
We often use this to our advantage when bringing in non-believer clients.
Yeah, that would really get me.
Sending even the biggest of grown men out of the house screaming, "Ha!" That's in the article. Yeah. This boy would also talk to us through
terrify
EVP.
her. I'd be like, call him out. I'm ending this. I'm sending him to hell. I pull out my katana. She's like, what? I told you I'm cleansing this spirit.
She's like trying to show him off, and you just cut him in half.
Where in the room is he? I can't see him like you can.
I'm picturing you just wildly swinging around.
She's like, no, run, little Timmy. Bankai! I'm hitting the walls with my fucking samurai sword. Sir, this is an Airbnb now. Please leave.
This boy would also talk to us through EVP. There was a little girl that he would often play with, but she was much more shy. On one particular occasion, after going to the Highgate Manor for many months with waist-length hair, I had cut my hair into a short pixie cut over the weekend. When going back...
Yeah, we know. Got her ass.
When going back into the house, my teammates watched as strands of my hair were held up, and over our voice recorder, we caught an audio saying, "Gasp, she cut her hair."
It said gasp.
It probably went,
fucking, I was going to say millennial ass ghost.
"She cut her hair."
Methinks she cut her hair much. It's giving Butch. The ghosts are annoying millennials.
So that was story 2.
Okay. I'm gonna do the mag light thing.
Okay.
I guess.
Yeah.
So do you know about the mag light trick?
Yeah. So you turn it halfway between the point of it turning on and turning off.
There's on, which is when the light's on.
Yeah.
And there's off, and then there's a setting that isn't a setting where you stick it there halfway between.
Yeah.
And it becomes touch sensitive.
Yes.
But it also turns on and off randomly.
Yeah.
Like in that setting. So the thing ghost people say is you need answers to be like specific and measurable and timely and all this stuff. You know, like if you say, give me 2 clicks or whatever, you have to make sure it's not going to do it every time or whatever.
Yeah.
But what I found often people do is they take the mag light flashlight, it's flashing randomly, and then they fucking barrage it with questions.
Yeah.
And then whenever it agrees to something, they're just like, oh, okay, yes, that's it. And they just kind of like get really stuck on it. I cannot emphasize enough how much I do not believe that it was doing 10 times and 5 slow. No fucking shot. Or she had like a button to turn it on off. Or she could know. That I wouldn't put it past Emma Elizabeth. Okay.
Well, I do agree that the mag light thing is kind of bullshit.
Also, why is the ghost slapping a flashlight? Like, why is that how
that's how they communicate? Yeah.
What do you mean that's how they communicate?
Well, you have to tell them first. You tell them, hey, I'm going to put this
Why do you
here.
need a flashlight? You could be like, knock on the walls. They would be able to do it just the same.
Maybe it's harder to do that. Maybe it takes more ghostly energy
to touch something else.
To knock
if they
on
can,
the wall.
If they can touch a flashlight, why can't they touch something else?
Well, like one is like
maybe it's because one is going to randomly do stuff and one isn't. Maybe is the reason I'd say.
Well, you know.
Okay. Well, I'm glad this flashlight. I'm glad incorrectly using a flashlight is scaring a lot of people out there.
No, but I do think the mag light is bullshit, just in the sense that like you are setting it to the setting that makes it flicker.
You're
setting it to flicker.
You're fucking
setting.
it up. Yeah, exactly. You're putting it on fucked up mode, and then you're like, wow, it's fucked up.
And then when it flickers, you're like, oh,
yeah,
it flickered. Now, putting on my Ghost Trev hat, some might argue that ghosts can control magnetic currents.
These are probably battery powered, right? They're mag lights.
Yeah.
So they're not really like there's like very low electrical current in them, right? Like
yeah, which you might think is even more easy to manipulate than.
Would you? You say this shit as if it has any bearing on reality at all. What do you mean you think it would be?
Yeah.
You don't know how do you know how easy it is to manipulate electromagnetic currents?
I have to picture it like running water. If think about how if water is running in your faucet and you touch it with your finger, you're manipulating the current. But if you're getting blasted by a fire hose,
let me put it the exact opposite way, right? Imagine you're standing near like a very small puddle and you're trying to splash around. There's not much water to move. It's hard to splash. But if you're in a pool, you could just spin your arms and you'd splash water everywhere. It'd make a very big, obvious disturbance.
Yeah.
So maybe all the electrical currents, they can actually manipulate it very easily because anything they do is magnified in the current, and it's easier to do. Because you made something up.
Well,
you invented this whole cloth.
One of those
so
things
what do you mean?
Does take a little bit more energy and effort.
How do you know how much energy and effort it takes to manipulate electromagnetic currents? What are you talking about? What do you mean?
I'm going back to I like my
What do you-
faucet. I like my faucet theory.
This is fucking crazy. I hate when people say this shit. Not you because we're friends and we're hosting a podcast together. I'm not going to kill you one day in a rage. But
I also, like I'm saying it half
no, you
jokingly.
believe this. Yeah, you're gonna give this a 90 on the Bink scale.
I
Because
might.
of the Maglite. I hate the Maglite thing. I hate anytime
That's
anytime
fair.
you use a tool wrong, and you're like surprised it's fucked up.
Yeah.
It's like you're breaking it.
Invent a ghost tool instead.
Just grow up. Just grow up and read a book. I don't know.
Now
Figure it out.
We had some common experiences within the Highgate Manor.
Yeah, you and your 4 pothead friends, Emma.
Breaking and
yeah.
entering.
You and your 4 hoodlums smoking reefer in the abandoned building.
Some common experiences.
Heavy boots stomping throughout the house, especially on the second floor. Possibly Dr. Baxter. A little girl.
Those famous heavy doctor boots he wore.
Doctors,
also, like
they stomp.
we've said this before, if you spent 10 minutes in an old house, you're like, this motherfucker just makes noise.
Yeah.
You'll be like, every 3 hours, the roof sounds like it's exploding for no reason. Just goes, "Grrr," and you're like, okay, all right.
I mean, I work in an old building, and sometimes things just like
Yeah,
fall.
yeah.
A little girl laughing or talking.
This little girl, I believe, died in the underground railroad tunnels under the house. She often played
Remember?
with the little boy ghost.
You remember when I said, like, I shouldn't say this in advance because it's going to piss me off? Cool.
I'm also, though,
I guess it's good that she's not a slave. She was just playing where they used to
Yeah,
escape
well,
from.
because I'm confused, like, why do you think she died in the underground railroad
You want to
tunnels?
go
But-
free? You got to beat me in my game first. And she's like an evil boss they have to beat.
A woman walking in high heels.
Pretty simple. Just take my ball from me. And it's like an anime training thing.
Oh, no. She grabs the ball, but then she looks
She
down and
disappears.
it's gone.
Yeah.
And she's like, what? A woman walking in high heels on the 3rd floor. My belief is that she was a prostitute in the house and was murdered.
In the seafood restaurant? What are you talking
Well,
about?
it was also an exclusive club where Al Capone frequented.
Oh my god.
You think Al Capone didn't bring
Okay.
prostitutes in there?
I don't know. I feel that one feels like you made it up. Also, famously, speakeasies, you're not putting them on the 3rd floor. Speakeasy shit is below ground.
It was specifically in the basement.
It's below ground also because it's easier to hide stuff and tuck stuff away
Yeah.
lower.
Yeah.
You know, if everything's on the 3rd floor, you have like heavy shit you got to bring up and downstairs. It's much harder.
Yeah.
Whereas like everything can be loaded and simply.
I will say for these so far, and probably for the rest of them, I'm very confused as to where she's getting this thought process
I'm
from.
not. She's making it up. She's heard 3 stories and she's inventing them whole cloth. This is what they all do. They're like, oh, they were wearing a weird hat. And like, what do you mean?
Well,
They're from this time period. They weren't wearing hats back then. And they're like, oh, they look like a colonial. And you're
Yeah.
like, no, this is 1860. They
But,
dress
like-
differently. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
no one knows the fucking period dress of the time.
But I am
Were hookers wearing high heels in 1911? Who knows?
I am curious just to like hear her justification if she has to make that up too.
I feel bad I called the ghost a hooker. I shouldn't have said that. I should have said sex worker.
Because my thing is like, okay, you believe that she was a prostitute and was murdered. Why?
Yeah, talk to her.
Why?
You
Like,
talk to a dumb fuck kid all day.
but like,
I
where,
like blocks.
Where
You're
does
like,
that
wow,
belief
that's so
come
cool.
from?
Turn the magnet on 15 times if you like blocks.
I thought you said I like blacks, and I was like, that's kind of fitting.
Well, the
for this
railroad,
place.
yeah, I guess. But no, you're like, play Twinkle Twinkle Little Star on the Maglite if you like blocks. Meanwhile, there's a woman who's lived 1,000 lifetimes upstairs.
Yeah.
You know, she saw Al Capone pass through her bed, and you're like, yeah, whatever. She walks around. Who cares? Why is every ghost a fucking kid?
Oh, they're scary.
Who
They're
fucking?
creepy.
No, they're not creepy.
Kids
I'm not
are-
scared by a kid.
I'm scared.
A kid could be like, I have the devil inside me. Like, shut the fuck up.
Shut up and eat your broccoli.
Go back to class, you dork. Would you poop your pants, you moron?
Noises of a party or many happy people in the basement ballroom and in the Capone bar room.
There's no really expansion on that. That's just another thing.
The sounds of a large sack or body being moved across the floor.
This is me speaking. Perhaps the prostitute that Al Capone killed.
Yeah. Al Capone, they're dragging Al Capone's drunk ass around.
Now, Killian.
Let me at her. See, give me a Tommy gun.
This is
Boss,
the
please.
part.
Dragging him around.
This is the part of the podcast.
You don't like my Al Capone impression.
Sorry,
You don't like my Al Capone goons impression.
I I got really excited about this
Okay,
part
I
here.
did the Al Capone no one, and I felt very alone for a minute.
I'll listen back and
No,
I'll laugh,
forget it.
and I'll edit in a laugh of me
No,
laughing.
fucking forget it.
This is the part of the
I hope
podcast.
you get Tommy gunned, you piece of shit. I hope you get St. Valentine's Day Massacred, you
Oh
scumbag.
no, that's one of the things that caused all the ghosts. This is the part of the podcast where I make Killian scream with rage.
Here's the part of the podcast where I make Killian scream with rage.
She got some videos. She captured some videos. In this video, the camera is set up at the back of the room. We are sitting in the center of the room, facing the camera. Behind us are 2 doorways and a hallway. I know, impossible to see in the pitch black.
What are you saying to me? I don't care.
After I ask the
This is-
question to show yourself, a strange light/face appears behind us,
Okay.
peeking in through the doorway on the left of the
This
screen.
is going to be the shittiest thing of all
You
time.
can see at one moment the flashlight quickly goes in that direction to light up the doorway. We did not see the face since we were facing the other
Yeah.
direction.
This is the flashlight hitting some ladies. This is the flashlight hitting some ladies' belt buckle.
So I'm
For
going to also
I'm about to see the most belt buckle flashlight redirect of all time.
full disclosure. This is the first time I'm seeing this video. I have no idea what we're going to be seeing.
What if it's just like so obviously fake, like a fucking like a 2004 reality TV show fake ghost like "Rah!" at the camera?
or it's just straight up porn? All right, so
It's clearly like interracial cuckold porn for the woman's account.
I'm playing it, and I will link this in the
Okay,
Ghouly
am I
Bites.
gonna hear this? Should I like have? This is
I
obscenely
think
loud.
I'm scared, but
Okay. Oh, it's not loud at all. It's very quiet. The fucking iPhone buzzing is.
I was
fucking
gonna say
crazy.
all I hear is the iPhone.
Can you bang on the wall?
Someone sounds like me in there.
Do something to make a loud noise.
I'm worried we missed it because nothing's happened so far.
Yeah, I don't know.
There was a light in the corner of the room. This is well, I guess it has 3 seconds left. Might as well just let it go.
I don't even. Okay.
Okay. Those of you at home, if you don't want to check the video, it is almost entirely pitch black.
Yeah, you're
And then
not
there
really
are-
missing anything.
There are like 2 lights that look to be lights held by a human being in their hand, and nothing else appears. And then there's, I assume to be I'm gonna make fun of her. Fair
Okay.
warning. There's a like, there's a woman's voice, sort of seductively, being like, "Are you gonna come out and say hello?" And then there's some guy who sounds like me being like, "Oh, maybe the ghosts have gone away for the evening." And there's another guy who's like, "Yeah, I'm really." And also, all of them sound really scared. Like I don't know if you got this impression. These do not feel like people of hardy constitution to me.
I didn't think they were scared. I just honestly was really distracted by the phone buzzing.
So someone's iPhone is going bang, bang. Maybe it's like a ghost alarm.
Maybe.
But it's buzzing like me when the group chat starts having a conversation I don't care about. And I'm like, God fucking damn it. They're going to talk about this meme for 20 minutes.
I legitimately am gonna have to add like
I'm trying to play a game online. It's doom, 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 doom.
a Ghost Binker rule for ghost hunters. You gotta turn your phone on silent.
I'll say the video has to be visible. That's my rule. There has to be a one thing in the frame I can recognize and identify.
Yeah.
Anyway, I don't give a shit about that video. That sucked.
Yeah.
Sorry.
This is
When you said you hadn't seen it, I was like, this one's gonna be bad.
this video is honestly on par with the fully white picture.
I genuinely think the whiteout picture is like
Better?
more alarming. Yeah, because it's like fully white.
Yeah.
This just looks like, oh, you just like didn't turn enough lights on. You're scared of the dark.
In this next video, there is something a bit more controversial. An orb.
I love orbs.
I'm not a big ghost orb
I
fan.
love orbs because I like to think that they're people's like kamehamehas that have squirted away from them. And, it's my spirit bomb. It's all the energy going to my spirit bomb. I like to believe that one day I'll shoot a wave of energy with my hand. And so like I like to think the orbs are coming to me to charge me up.
Okay. Something I've never really liked to debate and typically dismiss them all. Okay, so she's not really pro orb either,
No,
except
remember-
for the faux skepticism.
Because she's presenting it as her primary piece of
Yeah.
evidence. She's like, I don't believe in that, but I'm going to include it here. And I'm going
Yeah.
to say it's real. I hate when ghost people are like, I don't really believe in Maglite stuff, but this one was really scary. It did the thing it always does. Wow.
Either way, this one was interesting for 2 reasons. It showed up as I asked the spirits to show themselves.
How many times do you think she asked the spirits to show themselves that night?
Well,
355. She asked 10 times in a 50-second video. She's going to be... Your whole night is her going like, are you going to show yourself to me? You know, it's like, how many fucking times? Maybe I should stop doing her voice. Does that mean? I don't know. Whatever. You know, who cares?
Because my
Too many times.
because my camera guy DJ saw it with his own eyes and not through the screen.
I gotta say, DJ is like a classic paranormal investigator name. there's got to be a DJ on every paranormal investigation.
DJ, what
crew.
did you see?
DJ is operating the camera poorly. Oh, I didn't see it. You know, he's running around.
Yeah.
Half of the EVPs are just fucking the microphone he put too close to his jacket ruffling. You know.
Okay, so
This one has a skull.
Well,
it has like a skull.
No. She
in the
said
background.
ignore the
No,
old
no.
website. It's no longer active. Ignore that.
it says crypticparanormal.com.
No,
and then
ignore it.
there's like a very slightly faded out skull to make you scared.
Okay, I'm gonna play this one in full screen, and hopefully it's not. I'm gonna lower the volume and just fade it up in case this one's extra loud for some reason. All right, here we go.
Show us what you look like. We want to see what you look like.
Okay, I saw a quick streak of something.
Can you move any of this money?
Orb.
Shot right across
Orb.
in your direction.
All right, here it is again. Yeah. Oh, and again slower, and again slower. Yep. Okay, that is a streak.
Where was the orb?
Here,
I didn't even see.
I'll point it out.
It said again slower, and I didn't see it even remotely.
It's not an orb.
That's not an orb.
That's like
a bug flew away from you.
that is 100% a bug.
Yeah. It's like it looks like a what do they call it? Up in the sky, shooting star.
Yeah. Well, okay, so
Looks like a shooting star. She should have made a wish. I did like this one. Did have a cut to somebody at least. There was action in the video.
Yeah.
Because he said orb, and then everyone said huh, and he said orb, and then he over there, and then he turned it, and a woman was looking at him like,
yeah. And this is Trev Camera Nerd time. I'm sorry to the junior binkers and senior binkers who have already heard this explanation, but when you're shooting in low light like that, in order to see anything, you're gonna have to bump up the shutter speed, the ISO, or the aperture.
these are extremely dark videos.
This is
There is very low light. in
This is an
room.
older camera, so it's probably not great in light.
Yeah.
In low light.
This is the camera they filmed Paris Hilton's sex tape on.
Yeah.
In 2006 or whatever. Okay.
Judging by how much noise is in the video, which it's honestly not as much noise as you would think, that tells me that they're shooting not on a super high ISO. You can't really adjust the aperture on most
Old-ass-
consumer
old-ass,
old
yeah.
cameras. So you're doing the shutter speed, which when your shutter speed is low to let more light in, it makes movements
you're more likely
streak.
to catch a bug that shows up for 2 frames is going to streak across, the entirety of the video basically.
Now, one thing I will try to give them credit for here is I'm
Yelling orb. Immediately.
That
Raising
But
attention.
I'm gonna check really quick the movement of the camera because everything else should also streak when the camera moves. It's a little smeary.
Pretty slow move, and he points it to the ground.
It is a slow move, so it would be a little less
and
smeary.
he points it somewhere darker first, so you don't
Yeah.
really catch how much the if he turned like this, I bet it would just go across the entire screen. I bet it would stretch across the entire thing.
In good faith, I will say that it's not 100%, but it's pretty likely.
I would say
likely.
in good faith, it's 300% a bug.
On this next video, there's a bit more of a story. As I mentioned in the blog above, I grew very close to the spirit of the little boy that haunted the Highgate Manor.
It's creepy.
He
sort
often
of a creepy situation here.
He often came to visit me in my
Imagine
own
if
home
the genders
as
were
well.
reversed.
That's true. That's true.
Says the most annoying person on earth.
Says Andrew Tate. or something.
Some piece of shit on Twitter for 19 views.
It had been several weeks since my last visit to the manor, and so the little boy came to me instead. He said they missed us and we should go back. I told him
He followed her home?
Oh, yeah, what the hell?
You read that, and I didn't even register it until she said he came to visit me in the manor instead. Sounds like he mostly visits her at home. Why do ghost people think ghosts follow them home?
They could attach themselves to
Well,
you,
they think
guess.
it's kind of
But how did he find where she lived?
It's kind of arrogance on the part of ghost people. They're like, oh, my aura just brings him in.
Yeah. He said they missed us and we should go back. I told him I would go back the following day if he promised to show himself on video in a form that others could see as well. He promised. The following night, I went back and caught a figure moving quickly in front of the window in the back of the room. I have tried to lighten this video a bit. I'm no professional editor by any means. Okay, so here's the lightened video, repeated and slowed down. So I'm going to play this one now. Again, we'll link this in the Ghouly Bites. I don't know what I'm looking at.
There's like a little shape that moves near that window there.
Yeah, I saw the movement, but it's too dark to see what that could have just been a person.
It also looks like it's it looks like a person doing that. You know what I mean?
Or a shadow,
Yeah.
or
I will say it's very it has a lot of structure to it, which makes me feel like it's someone sticking their head in and pulling back or whatever.
Yeah.
But I have no reason to believe you're not faking this anyway. So
I don't really care.
But like, even as someone who wants to believe it, I just can't see anything. Like it's not clear. It's not clear.
Yeah.
And
also didn't really keep his promise.
yeah. Okay. Here's
this is the lightened.
here's the
repeat.
slowed and lightened version. Okay, so there was something in that.
It looked clearer in regular motion.
It just, I don't know. It doesn't look like anything. It looks like it's just a thing.
Yeah,
it doesn't look like a person.
I was gonna say, it just looks like someone's like sleeve moving in front of the mirror, the window, I guess.
Yeah, so I mean, like, I do actually want to believe these videos, but they're just not showing me anything
When
that
you
makes
see
me
that,
believe.
Like when you see that, you have to take action.
Chase him down and tackle him.
Yeah, go find him. What do you mean? Yeah, you're a ghost hunter. Hunt.
Shoot him.
Do something. The Bigfoot guys were ready to fucking pop Bigfoot until they saw you had titties every time.
That's also very true.
Everyone sees ghosts and they're like, anyway, that's what happened. And it's like, what was your follow up to this? You just saw a ghost in person.
Yeah.
I don't care about the video. Tell me what you did after. Tell me what it felt like. Tell me what you saw.
Yeah.
Impart some of your experience to me, at least, if you're going to show me the worst video of all time. At least that one had some action to it. Something
It did
moved.
have some action. It's just,
it's
I don't know what I'm looking at.
It's so dark. It's hard to tell. Like I said, it could be a sleeve moving. It could be a bat flying by the window.
Yeah.
It could also just be someone faking it. Like, I don't have any reason to believe you and your friends aren't faking this.
I mean, like, and this is legitimately me being very honest. I'm not trying to not believe it. Like, I just literally don't see what that proves.
Yeah, I'm trying not to believe it. I think it's fake. I think he faked it.
I'm trying. I'm actually trying to believe it.
I don't think it's super impressive anyway.
Yeah.
And then, like, yeah, it's also, like, very fakeable. And anytime something's in super low light, you could just be mistaking it for something else or whatever, you know.
So I did at the end find that she did include the EVPs. However, the website does not load.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Amazon Web Server strikes again.
Oh, maybe that actually really could be it.
No, I feel like it's probably just an old site. But did you try the archive type shit?
I did try the archive type shit. And it will show that they exist.
But it won't show the file.
But it won't play the file.
Not good for files on the way back.
Yeah, so here's the site can't be reached. And then if I try to, even if I try to do the newest archive.
Oh wait, hey, click it.
Yeah, it doesn't actually
play
any of them. And I even did like an inspect page source to see if I could find the files, but they're gone.
What is that?
So Sarah Labrie is her actual name.
And she got a write-up from the guy who did Ghost Hunters, the show I talked about earlier.
Yeah, so she was in before it was popular. No, she was part of it.
No, he was like, oh yeah, we're trying to get our Huckster network across the entire United States. I have to point out that I'm so in tune with dipshit mind meld that I saw this one across space and time again, Ghost Hunters. What was that? Oh, that shook me out of my fucking my whole mind. Oh! When I saw the site you tried to click on, the site you tried to come to was called Spiritual Life Coach,
Sarah.com.
Yeah, so I do have to. I hate to do this to a person. That's the business interest alarm.
Yeah,
going off because I guess you're much more in tune with spirits if you find a couple.
Yeah.
If you can make the little boy who died in my house talk to me and tell me where he put the things he took from me, then you might have more use to me.
If you can tell him to give me my Charizard card back.
Yeah.
So she does kind of dox herself here at the end of the article. Sarah C. Labrie, aka Emma Elizabeth.
Oh, okay. That's such a strange choice.
Yeah, I don't really understand that. I don't understand it,
it's
but
confounding. Anyway, I guess
she wants to do that, it's okay.
The last video is the most convincing, because there's a movement. I don't know. It's also the camera's not moving at all. So this camera's mounted.
Yeah.
The other one's was DJ holding it.
Yeah.
And now it's suddenly on a tripod and it catches the most movement and it makes me feel like they pointed at something and I'm like, oh, it looks like movement if you do it here. Not to accuse them of wrongdoing, but I think they're liars and cheats.
Well, and also I just think they could have easily just not even realized that they picked up their own movements. Like they could have set that camera and gone off and do some other stuff.
Occam's razor, they're liars. Rather than that, I think that the reason Grant Wilson from Ghost Hunters thought they were great is because he was like, "Oh, they fake evidence as good as we do. They're as good at capturing fake shadow people as we are."
It's a possibility.
That is a shadow person, technically. That's your shadow person there on camera.
I can't believe this one, but I'm legally obligated to. But my camera knowledge supersedes my legal obligation.
Anyway, I think if you and your 3 friends hang out in an abandoned building all day and try to be scared, eventually you'll get scared.
Yeah.
That's not really impressive to note.
That's it for the Highgate.
Whole thing. Yeah.
For the Highgate Manor.
Yeah. I feel bad for that doctor if his kids just died because of regular stuff and he was dealing with grief. And,
yeah, that does kind of suck.
And now a bunch of people think he's a murderer because his kids got sick in 1812 or whatever the fuck.
Yeah, that's kind of rough. We don't know if that's the case, but if it is, that kind of sucks. Now, let's move on to the Bink scale really quick. For any of the uninitiated, our Bink scale goes from 1, fully binked, to 1,000, unbinked.
Yeah.
Fully binked means there are no ghosts.
Yeah.
Unbinked means we fully believe.
Yeah.
And where would you say you lie on
I could give it a 4, and I'd be so technically close to a 1 that technically it would just still be like giving a 1. You know, so I'm almost interested just to do it for the novelty of it. I'm gonna give it a 1.
Yeah. I'm gonna give this one.
Shadow person. There was a shadow person running around.
I'm gonna give this one a 200.
Okay. All right.
Which on the regular Bink scale is just a 2.
Yeah, you actually are kind of opening ways for me to give zeros.
Kind of.
Because a 1 and a 1,000 is so much closer to a 0 than a 1 is in 1 to 10.
Yeah.
So I'm getting really zeroed.
You're welcome.
Wow. I'm
gonna give it a 2 just because
2,000.
I'm gonna give it
10,000.
I'm gonna give it a 200, aka a 2.
1,000, yeah.
Because I want to believe, and I think it was poorly executed to prove to me that something happened.
Yeah, I guess I'm just curious why some of the cameras are handheld and some are on tripods, and then I'm also curious why what was supposed to happen in that first video.
Well, like
I kind of maybe an explanation of the first video would make me be like, wow, this is a haunted house.
Yeah,
but I didn't see a single object in that video.
Well, like I
literally couldn't even identify a single frame of it.
And that's the thing is I just couldn't see it.
And then obviously I saw the bug, but
But
I've
also,
seen those in my regular life.
other reason I'm going to give it a 2 is because Al Capone is involved, and he's clearly
he's
clearly proven that there's some sort of ghost connection with him.
I think you have to watch. I think you have to watch Bleach, because the worse someone is in their life, the more scary of a hollow they become.
Oh,
that Ichigo has to kill with his sword, his big sword.
Okay.
For 4 episodes before he starts fighting other guys with cool swords. The show moves on to cooler shit. Sorry.
They're like, hey, you know what, ghosts have fun.
They're like, it's cool to fight. It's cool to fight a big monster, but it's cool to fight a guy who turns his sword into flower petals. And you're like, that is much cooler. That's a fair point.
Cool. That's kind of cool. That's it for this episode. I want to thank our junior and senior Binkers for listening to this episode. Follow us on TikTok and Instagram at Ghost Binkers. You can email us, ghostbinkers@gmail.com. We would love if you shared a story or requested one or yelled at us or told us how right we are. I mean, talk to us.
Affirm us.
Talk to us in any way, shape, or form.
I'm lonely.
What?
I'm lonely. Like the little boy in Highgate Manor.
Oh, poor little guy.
I just want to play Guitar Hero 3.
He just wants to 100% Bulls on Parade.
I just want to play Through the Fire and the Flames.
Leave us a review on Apple Podcasts. It's got to be 5 stars.
Or Spotify podcasts.
And people have been asking constantly, what if it's not 5 stars? And the answer to that, tell a couple of friends. And thank you to the authors of these articles. Links to the stories we read can be found in the Ghouly Bites section of each.
Yeah, if you guys weren't out there faking evidence, we have nothing to talk about. If you were out there pretending a flashlight's scary, what would I discuss?
Yeah. That's it.
Yeah, and thank you to that doctor for killing his kids. If he didn't cut his kids up in interesting and unique ways, if he didn't create spirits by murdering his children in the slave tunnels under his house, who knows what would have happened. So
we wouldn't have had this story.
Yeah, so if you're a doctor out there,
think about it.
Keep us going. keep us moving forward.
That's it for this episode. We'll catch you on the next episode.
Bye.
Speaking of Luigi's Mansion, Highgate Manor, mansions and manors, basically the same thing.
I thought that was like the name of a thing in the game.
No.
Okay.
So
I've never
Highgate
played
Manor,
Luigi's Mansion.
Me neither. I've seen it played on YouTube.
Are you like a 6-year-old? What do you mean you've seen it?
You
watched Let's Plays of
I watched
Luigi's
the Let's Play of Luigi's Mansion.
You literally might be my 10-year-old nephew.
I didn't want to buy the game, but I wanted to experience it.
Yeah,